Hello everyone and welcome back to our Canva from basic to advanced course, and this will be chapter 2 or lesson 2 where I will be showing you the basic design elements that are available in Canva for use. So without further wasting any more time, let's go ahead and dive right into our chapter or lesson and see what this is all about. Okay, so as you can see, I have opened up Canva over here now. In our previous lesson, it's already self-explanatory on how I introduce you to the entire user interface, right? What does what and how you can circumnavigate throughout the entire interface, right? So I'm going to just go ahead, like open up a new project, any project over here, and then I'll show you how the interface of that looks like, and also how you can use graphic elements as well, or basic graphics elements as well. So I'm going to go ahead and create an Instagram post square over here. You can make this now as it's a post for Instagram, it will be in square, as you can do 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels, and also you can make it so that it can be a video or it can be a still image as well. So in order for us to go ahead and move forward, as this is a lesson towards basic graphic elements, so I'm going to go ahead and only showcase you the elements of segments over here. The rest I'll show you as we progress through our entire lessons throughout the span of our entire course. Okay, so at first over here, as you can see, a new tab opened up over here. This tab represents the project that I have opened right now. And as you can see, you have resize and magic switch. This is a utility and option over here that you can click and you can edit, you can transform, and you can resize to some presets over here. You can also see all, and then you can also change the custom size. You can also change the project to any kind of social media, presentation, video, website, or anything more, as you can see. Now you have templates over here, you have styles over here. So the styles will change the color palettes, as you can see. So in design that I make over here, if I were to, let's say, click on this colors will be applied throughout the design. Okay. Now, as this is a course on basic to advanced, I'm also going to be having a color theory lesson in the middle. So I'll also explain to you what color theory is and how you can use color to further more enhance your designing in Canva, in both cases for both photos, in cases for both graphic designing and video editing as well. So underneath templates over here, self-explanatory, you'll find all the templates. Now I'll move to elements over here. So underneath these elements over here, or this elements tab over here, what you can do is, as you can see over here, you have a lot of options over here: frame, arrow, line, circle. If I were to go ahead and click here and here, as you can see, it doesn't end. You have a very large amount of resources that you can go ahead and use to furthermore improve your design. So if you were to click on frame, a lot of frames will come up, as you can see. If I were to click on filter, nothing will come up. And there are a lot of categories up until stickers. You have tables, frames, grids, charts. And these charts, if we were to drag and drop it over here, as you can see, you have options for these charts as well. And as you can see, you can go ahead and adjust how this chart looks like. You can also have a percentage as well. And you can also give it rounded or non-rounded as well, as you can see. I'm going to ahead and press delete button to delete that. Now, underneath elements over here, if I were to go ahead, left click here, as you can see, a new window pops up. Smaller window pops up with recently used shapes, graphics, stickers, photos, videos, charts, tables, frames, grids, and audio. So if you were to click on recently used, anything that you have used recently will come up according to your profile. You can add shapes, you can add graphics, you can add stickers, you can add photos, you can add videos, you can add charts, tables, frames, grids, and also you can add audio as well if you're working with videos, right? So there it is. Now underneath shapes over here, let's go. As you can see, I have taken this shape right now. There's a border over here, as you can see, and this is the standard border in Instagram, where you keep a margin and keep your design within this margin to make it look much more neat and clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and place two designs over here, two elements over here, as you can see. Then I can go ahead and right click this, go to layer over here, center back. There you go. Change this one's color to, let's say, black. Change this one's color to, let's say, white, but keep the transparency of it to, let's say, 40. There you go. And that looks a bit standard, right? So you can go ahead and use those graphic elements like that. I'm just going to place this one over here, place it, let's say, right like this. Place another line over here. And place it, for example, in this case, I'm going to place it like that. There you go. And I can go ahead and also remove this so that you can also see how that one looks like. I can also go ahead and place down another line over here. And let me just place it like this. And also another line over here. And place it just like this. There you go. Now if I were to remove this, as you can see, the design over here. So you can also not only use this graphic elements over here to change the design, you can also use like circles or any kind of shapes here to build up a design grid for yourself. So for this example, which I showed you, I built up a design grid by adding two boxes, right? One keeping it in a frame inside, and one keeping it as like a border frame outside. And then using that, I used the shape lines, or the lines from the shapes category, and used those lines to create a unique square here with some designs or with some lines going outside or giving it the effect of the outside. And if you were to move your shapes outside of your frame, then they will automatically be deleted. Not like in any other softwares like Illustrator, where you normally do graphics designing, right? So you have to understand this, that anything that you were to drag outside. So for example, if I put this square in, as you can see, the square is available here, but if I were to drag it and drop it outside, there you go, I cannot select it anymore. It's not there anymore because it got deleted. So that is what I'm trying to say. So underneath shapes here, if you were to go ahead and click all, as you can see, you have a lot variety of shapes that you can work with. You can select this. As you can see, you can go ahead and change the scale of it. If you want to change the scale uniformly, let's say I want to change it uniformly, I can just drag it like this. If I want to change the shape uniformly from the center, then I have to press and hold the left alter and then drag it, as you can see, from the center. Now you can also change it like this as well if you want to, as you can see. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep this at the middle over here. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and change this color to red, because this gives like a flag, right? This gives like a flag effect or bookmark effect, right? Then I'm going to go ahead and change its opacity to, let's say, 20%. 20% is still too low. Before that, let me just go ahead, change this one's to like full red, and also copy this, paste this again on top of here. There you go. That way now it looks like a flag over here, right? So there you go. Now I have a flag over here, or a bookmark over here. And I can also go ahead and move this towards the middle top, and also select this and move this towards the middle top over here. But as you can see, it's going through my white line over here. So what I can do is I can go ahead and go to layer and send backward, or control third bracket beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Deselect it, select this again, then go to layer again, and bring backward again. Then again select this, then go to layer again, bring backward again. I'll also select this again, bring backward again. I'm going to keep on doing this until the white line goes on top of, as you can see, there you go. I'll just zoom out again, put this right at the center, put this, zoom in again to see. Now there you go. Now this flag is behind the white line over here. So that's one way of how you can go ahead and use the elements to your advantage. And I'm going to change the color for this one to, let's say, this color over here. And it completely changed how it looks like, right? But this is too bright because we want to match our colors. So I would want to go ahead, change or adjust its color so that it goes dark green, which is barely visible over here. There you go. And keep this one's color to, let's say, yellow. And this one as well to yellow. There you go. Now that looks much more better, right? So that's how basically you can use the elements over here, the design elements over here. You can go ahead and search for like shapes, which I did right now. I use the shapes, right? Then I can go ahead and use graphics over here. And as you can see, you have animated graphics, you have different forms of graphics, you have stickers as well over here, collections, underneath collections category, underneath graphics, that is over here. You have stickers over here, which will only enable you with stickers. As you can see over here, they're still loading right now. So as you can see there, you have animated stickers as well. Mostly are animated stickers, but you can find still stickers as well. Then you have photos here where you can like access a wide variety of photos. You also have videos. You also have charts over here, as you can see. And as I mentioned before, you can go ahead and edit these charts. Then you have tables as well. Then you have frames as well. You have grids as well over here. And then you have audio as well over here, where you can access audio as well if you're working with video, that is. So that will be all for this lesson, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.